Ah yes, crypto games used to look like this. And now they look like this. But it's not just about the graphics. As any gamer can tell you, it's all about the gameplay. So how good, if at all, is DrDisRespect's shooter Deadrop? It's only 1 year in development as of this point, and it is an NFT game. A lot of people cling to that NFT part as if that's the most defining characteristic of this game, which it absolutely is not. Web 2 gamers just do not understand the concept of NFTs, and I think we should just keep calling it digital collectibles rather than NFTs. So somebody sells a Counter-Strike weapon skin for 160 grand, nobody bats an eye, but you sell an NFT for $20 and people lose their minds. Now, what kind of NFTs are in the game? Well, first of all, they introduced the Founder's Pass NFT. Not only will you be an in-game character and you have many benefits that you're gonna get down the road, you can also play each and every single one of the snapshots of the game. Now, what is a snapshot? Alright, let me explain. Every iteration of the game that they come up with, or you can call it every developer update that they have, you're gonna be able to play if you have a Founder's Pass, or as of a couple days ago, you can also just buy it for flat out fiat currency, $25 I think it is, and then you can play every iteration of the game. So that's what I did. I don't have a Founder's Pass, I never minted, I never got the NFTs, so who minted the NFTs, it was around $50 for the mint, would have already made a stellar profit on it because now the floor price is around 0.4 Ethereum, which translates to $700 at current day values. But that's besides the point. We're not here to flip NFTs, we're here to take a little bit of a deeper dive inside of the game Deadrop. So the current iteration is the Snapshot 5. The Snapshot 5 had this huge event that they put together. It was amazing. It was an absolute pleasure watching this live. And so in a minute, I will also play it, try to go for an extraction and show you guys how the game is played and what the game is actually all about. But before that, what will the NFTs actually be? So we do have the Founder's Pass NFTs, but is that it? Is that all the NFTs that are gonna be in the game ever? Well, no. And I quote, imagine trying to extract with an item you discovered in the game worth $100,000 on the blockchain. Think about the entertainment value as a viewer, let alone a player. It is a new PvP experience, ladies and gentlemen. And as Doc said, people saying scam and are just brain-dead headline followers. Same people that spend a ton of skins for annual release games. Same skins everyone else has too. NFTs definitely have a huge role in gaming. We're so early right now that people still don't really understand that until a really good game comes along that showcases the utilities and the technical abilities of an NFT inside of the game. They're just not gonna understand what the whole point of it is. Alright, so first time I logged in the game, I had absolutely no idea what to do, where to go. I only knew it's an extraction shooter, a vertical extraction shooter. Oh my god, look at those graphics. That looks amazing. This is the pre-alpha version, and this looks freaking amazing. Like, some parts look very dull still. There's still texture work that needs to be done, but keep in mind this is only 1 year into development. But this part right here, I just had to like stop for a second and just stare and look. It just looked absolutely great. So the point is, you get onto a map and you can either kill people or you don't have to kill people. You can just pick up guns along the way, guns and various loot. Some of that will be NFTs. I doubt that everything will be an NFT, probably just some special drops, maybe even just one per game. I guess all of that is yet to be decided. Now, you as a player, what you need to do is to survive for the 4 or 5 minutes in the beginning, and then you get your extraction points. Now, you need to extract, which means you need to get to that point on the map and basically leave the battlefield with all the loot you have on you. If you die, you lose everything. It is like a permadeath. Well, you can't technically spawn in again, but it's not only the players that want to kill you. After the first extraction is complete, if you have not extracted, there's this icy freeze that comes out of the ground and starts freezing the lower levels of the vertical shooter. So it is a vertical shooter, and you need to go up and more up on the levels in order not to get frozen if you don't extract on time. And so the first time I played, yes, I was killed, and yes, I did die in ice a couple times. Even this one part, I tried to go back and kind of grab the loot that I lost, but the ice, man, it just kills you very fast. They want to make this ice as ominously looking as possible, and so far they're succeeding. I can only imagine what this game is gonna look like a couple years down the road, a couple years of development. And so anyway, in the next game I played, I had my first face-off with another human player, a PvP battle, which I have decisively won. Now, when you look at the gameplay, it is a little bit choppy. It wasn't like that when I played. For some reason, when I record this, it just turns out choppy. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Probably something to do with the game. This is the only game where this happens, but then again, this is what you get with pre-alpha releases of the games. Fun aspect is also, this is where I had the fight, so where I killed this one person, I looted everything he had on him, and I continued up going more vertical. Now, as I went more vertical a couple minutes later, I was looking down at the place where I had the fight, and I was like, wow, someone could have just stumbled upon this and just sniped us from above. I wasn't even looking up. It's a very, very good idea for an extraction shooter. Now imagine if at the time I was playing, I was holding an NFT gun that is worth a couple hundred or a couple $1,000s. Just imagine how high the stakes would be. And yeah, in the second game too, I was also killed by the damn ice. But spawning in on my third game, just kind of looking around, kind of to see where I am, if I can hear any footsteps or anything. I haven't really played with my headphones, I have only played on my speakers, so I didn't really do the best that I can do. But not to give any excuses, I'm one of the best gamers in the world. I should not be dying to some bots in this game. Obviously, everybody says that about themselves. From a Web3 game, getting a more mainstream following, getting a more Web 2 gamer following, this is amazing. I cannot wait to see what else they're gonna come up with. And so here I am in my third game, as I said, trying to extract. Now, the thing is, I had very good loot on me. I had this LMG, I had this sniper rifle with attachments. If anybody came up to me, they would have been probably dead. It would have probably killed them. Now, I had 68 health and I just couldn't figure out how to bandage myself.
I'm one of the best gamers in the world.
Yeah, it's my third game. Come on, it's my third game. I still don't know all the controls and everything. So the extraction has begun, and at this point I have around a minute left, and I cannot figure out how to get to the extraction point. But finally, yes, I was able to figure it out, and this is where I died so many times. The freeze is already starting because it's a minute left, and the freeze is slowly but surely chipping away at my health. Chipping away and chipping away. Do you guys think I did it? Do you guys think I extracted? Pause it right here. Do you guys think I extracted, or do you think I died? Leave it in the comment section. Anyway. Yes! Finally! After 3 games, I have finally done a successful extraction. I have taken some damage, mostly from the freeze. I've not healed because I didn't know how to, and I've extracted 18 freaking items in only 7 minutes of playing. So if one of those items was an NFT, I could have just sold it right away in the marketplace. And so this game does have an earning potential. So apart from actually being super fun to play, it has an earning potential, and it definitely has a high skill gap. So not everyone will be able to play this. There's a lot of people, especially here on the Inspector Mindblow channel, who want to play casual games, who don't want to do any hardcore esport gaming. This game will probably not be for those people. But as you guys know, I cover everything here on this channel, so there's going to be a lot of casual games that I'm also going to take a look at that are going to make you money. We're here to talk about making money. This is a finance channel first and foremost, but I had to make this video a different kind of video because this is the first game that's taking the first step of going from Web 2 to Web 3. DrDisRespect has a huge gaming audience. He has over 30,000 viewers every time he streams. I'm a huge fan of him myself, even listen to his songs, man. I listen to DrDisRespect songs because they're amazing, and I'm just becoming more and more of a fan of the guy because of what he does. This is amazing for crypto, this is amazing for Web3, this is amazing for NFTs. So with the right funding, which I think they do already have, this will be a game changer. And those of you who can't see that, just can't see far enough in the future. You are the ones that are going to be hating on this game even when it gets millions of views on Twitch, and even when it gets millions of downloads from players who are not even in it for the NFTs or for the money-making perspective, but from the people that are actually just going to enjoy this. I think this is going to be a really, really successful project. Even if it's not, it's a really good try, and kudos to the team, the Midnight Society team, kudos to DrDisRespect, massive respect from me to everybody who is working currently on this. So huge step forward in the right direction. And with that being said, you do not want to miss my next video because I asked ChatGPT to trade Bitcoin for me. It's gonna be a fun one. Right,